In the last video, you learned the basic structure of a great service-based business. Now, more important is the way that you handle everything. तुम्हारे thought process and तुम्हारे mental blocks. You might have all of the perfect systems, but an average mindset will put a ceiling on your development. तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम 5 लाख per month deserve करते हो, तुम कमा 30,000 रहे हो. There's a reason for that. And my aim is to help you solve those issues and find the root cause so you know what to do. This is about winning the more important battle, the one that's inside. First one, you're attached to money and time. The thing is, this process takes time. You won't make lakhs after 2 months after starting as a complete beginner, क्योंकि तुमने कुछ लोगों को देख लिया है जो चैलेंज वीडियोस डाल रहे हैं. Let's have a heart to heart talk. तुम अपना डेली रूटीन बता रहे हो, तुम अपनी डेली प्रोग्रेस बता रहे हो. You have an ideal client in mind. वो क्लाइंट तुम्हारे ये वीडियोस दिखेगा. The client will see that okay, this guy is actually trying to make money, so this person does not have good proof of work. तो तुम्हें कोई भी पे करने से पहले वो तुम्हें ऑडिट करता है. दे बाय इनटू यू फर्स्ट. एंड इफ योर मेन फोकस बिकम्स document your journey in a way where you show all your struggles वगैरह and you're not focusing on actually building proof of work, then you are just making things harder for yourself. Entire thing is that this process takes time. You won't make lakhs after 2 months and you won't be amazing at your service in 2 months as well. या तो तुम सर्विस पे फोकस कर लो या फिर तुम सेल्स पे फोकस कर लो. अब तुम ये देख लो कि तुम्हें कौन ज़्यादा पैसा शॉर्ट टर्म में भी लाके देगा. लाइक आई टॉक्ड अबाउट इन द लास्ट वीडियो, एवरेज सर्विस विद गुड सेल्स will take you so far where good service and average sales won't, क्योंकि तुम्हारे से कोई खरीदेगा ही नहीं. And let's say even if you make lakhs within 2 months, तुम्हारा कोई तुक्का लग गया और you found a good opportunity, first of all good on you. The downside of this is easy money never comes without repercussions. तुम्हें अगर लग रहा होगा भाई तुमने जैकपॉट मार दिया, तुमने 3 लाख पर मंथ का क्लाइंट क्लोज कर दिया, बट यू आर अ बिगनर, तुम उसको सर्विस नहीं डिलीवर कर सकते. यू नो द रेपरकशंस ऑफ दैट. क्लाइंट छोड़ के जाएगा, दे वुड प्रॉब्ली वांट अ रिफंड एज वेल. तुम्हारी इंडस्ट्री में बैड इमेज फैल जाएगी एंड ऑनलाइन वर्ल्ड में बैड इमेज फैलने में टाइम नहीं लगता है. लाइक यू डोंट डू योर वर्क बेस्ड ऑन what other people are doing. You will see people whose perceived value is what you want to achieve. You don't be jealous of people at the top or people who are doing better than you just because it looks like they are doing better than you in their videos. You will get it and you will get to that point when you become the one who deserves it. Internet ने इसको level playing field बना दिया है. You can beat the people that you look up to in a matter of years. इसमें months नहीं लगते हैं, so be realistic. Second one is shiny object syndrome. आज मैं तुम्हें Instagram के बारे में बता रहा हूँ because I get my sales through Instagram. कल कोई तुम्हें emails का बोलेगा, फिर कोई तुम्हें कुछ और बोलेगा, ठीक है, and you'll be distracted. तुम्हें हर दूसरे दिन लगेगा कि यार the thing that you are trying to do, it does not work. ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है. DMs will make you a lot of money. Emails will make you a lot of money. But you have to know what it takes. After a point, making money, it's all about allocating proper people into parts of your service where you know you're not good enough. So you just select one platform alone, ठीक है. And like I talked about in the last video, one platform alone will get you to multiple 6 figures annually, and you only need 6 to 12 or 18 months, relentless months, and you will be earning good. Okay, so just stick to one platform. Do not keep changing things because you see other people doing what they are doing. Next one is you do not take failure well. See, failing with your online business is like a byproduct of failing with sales. तुम अगर ऑफर पे काम कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे को कोई वैलिडेट नहीं करेगा तुम्हारे ऑफर पे, ठीक है. You get the output of the service you do based on your sales. And sales ही होती है जहाँ पे लोग या तो बहुत अच्छा करते हैं और they lose out on their entire business. Failing with sales is something you have to go through. You have to hear enough no's to become immune to it. And still you won't become 100% immune क्योंकि तुम्हारे दिमाग में बहुत सारे क्लाइंट्स ऐसे होंगे जिनके साथ में यू वुड लव टू वर्क विद दोस टाइप्स ऑफ क्लाइंट एंड दे विल से नो. इससे क्या होगा, यू विल नो व्हाट्स लैकिंग विद इन यू, वेयर यू नीड टू इम्प्रूव, what you are good at, so you can double down on it. Failure with sales will be the most integral part of your journey. Remember that always. Next one is you are not improving yourself. Your work and you as a human consists of like 2 basic segments: production and improvement of capability. You have to show up, you have to do the work, and you have to also improve. You can't just focus on one. अगेन ये वही बात है, तुम सर्विस को इम्प्रूव करने पे इतना फोकस करने लग जाते हो कि तुम डेली जो मंडेन टास्क है वो नहीं करते हो. यू फेल इन सेल्स एंड फिर तुम्हारी वो अच्छी परसीव्ड सेल्स लाइक सर्विस जो है वो किसी काम की नहीं रहती है. सेम थिंग हैपेंड विद सेल्स. सिर्फ सेल्स करे जा रहे हो और तुम्हारा सर्विस को तुम इम्प्रूव नहीं कर रहे हो या फिर तुम अपने ऑफर को इम्प्रूव नहीं कर रहे हो, then you are bound to fail with your sales because someone else with a better offer will get your client. So when you basically focus on production and improvement of capability, You elongate the time between roadblocks. ठीक है, अगर तुम्हारा sales numbers बिल्कुल stagnant हो जाते हैं, let's say every 4 months, and तुम अपनी service को improve करके अपनी sales improve करते हो, that failure time block will इंक्रीज टू 6 months. ठीक है, तो तुम्हारे पास में एक्स्ट्रा 2 months आ जाएंगे टू मेक थिंग्स वर्क बेटर. एंड अगर तुम उस टाइम पे अपनी दोनों सेगमेंट्स को और इंप्रूव करोगे, देन दैट लाइक यू माइट फेस रोड ब्लॉक्स लाइक अ ईयर. तो इट्स ऑल अबाउट मेकिंग श्योर कि तुम्हारे जो रोड ब्लॉक्स आगे आ रहे हैं, you have enough capability and you have enough capability of innovation and production जिससे वो रोड ब्लॉक्स को तुम फेस कर पाओगे. ठीक है, you are capable enough. You have the proper arsenal to tackle these issues. Next one is you just don't manage your time. You make sure that you create time for your self-improvement, spending time with family, you socialize, just do what you like. But do that in moderation. Time management is a game of prioritization. You prioritize properly and you will never have issues managing time at all. Most of the times we tend to overestimate what we can do. मेरी टीम में बहुत होता है. In some cases, it can be good as you learn about your limits, but if you set too unrealistic goals, तुम सिर्फ disappointment में end करोगे अपनी process को and you will actually start to degrade. ठीक है, so what you do is you set goals right above what you know you can realistically achieve, and you will be surprised by how much you can achieve over time. If you can think you can send 50 DMs or 50 emails, aim for 60. If you can think you can handle 5 clients, aim for 6. If you think you can read 20 pages, aim for 30. You increase your ceiling, you find your ceiling and you maintain that. After this, the reason why a lot of businesses fail in the long term is they do not have a long term vision. All of your action should be backed by a good vision. ठीक है, you think of your dreams, you think about your family. Whenever you catch yourself lacking, think about what you're leaving for tomorrow. Your dream life just went one day ahead. Would you rather achieve it by, for example, let's say 31st December or 1st January, right? तुम्हें obviously जल्दी चाहिए होगा. Next one is you fix your internal bullshit. Most of the excuses you give are worthless. ठीक है, same goes for me. Aside from the situations that we can control, we have to always improve the situation one way or the other. You start looking for clarity. Whenever you feel confused, just write down everything in your mind on a paper. Observe what's going on. You start looking for solutions instead of thinking and feeling bad about yourself. It might feel good if I tell you कि यार होता है यार ऐसा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई, तुम एक दिन DM नहीं करोगे कुछ नहीं चलेगा, सबके साथ में होता है ऐसा. While I take action behind the scenes, no, it's not okay to give in to excuses. It's your responsibility to look for solutions immediately so you can do high leverage stuff. ठीक है, would you rather work 2 hours or would you rather work 10 hours today to solve a problem that will save you hundreds of hours in future? So we talked about the entire structure of an online business in the last video. ठीक है, these are 2 tools that you need to scale from, let's say, 1 to 5 or 10 paying clients. So I told you to give guarantees in your offer. Those are for 2 reasons, right? And those reasons are tools. मैं थोड़ा सा confused नहीं कर रहा. So you basically need accountability and risk. Here's how. When you close a client with a guarantee and a time frame limit, it makes the deal easy to accept for the client. ठीक है, they'll see it as a win-win situation for them and you will get the sale. You give yourself an actual challenge to give results in a given time frame because you know that you bear the risk of losing money and the client, hence holding yourself accountable for the work. Now, after a point, you will know about your service and you will get predictable results to a level where you don't really have to give guarantees because it's given कि तुम्हारे साथ में अगर कोई काम कर रहा है तो उनको रिजल्ट मिलेगा. But until we get to that point, you give guarantees to get experience. But to get to that experience, you have to get paying clients. And this accountability and risk is all you need to get to your first 5-6 paying clients. Because realistically, even if you have a low paying service, even 30,000 rupees, let's say, you can get to 1,80,000 a month with 6 clients. ठीक है? And you use this system to get you these 6 clients and उसके बाद में काम आसान हो जाता है यार, मज़ा आने लगता है. अभी तुम्हें लग रहा होगा कि यार ये तो माइंडसेट वाली बात बोल दी, इट माइट नॉट बी वेरी impactful. You will never know about it until you do it, right? You will never understand how important this step is. The thing is, you can miss parts of your system. You can't afford to miss with your mindset. This is what keeps you going on days when you actually can't. जब तुम्हें results अच्छे नहीं मिल रहे, this is what keeps you going because results are inevitable if you put in the actual work. What it takes to build a good online service-based business, you keep at it, you value speed. That's it for the video. If you watched until here, comment the word speed. Do it and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.